welcome. Hello to the Unlock Your Success tribe. And welcome to tip 4 of our COVID-19 Staycation Guide for entrepreneurs and small business owners. Today, we're going to talk about why you might need a goat to help you get through this pandemic and post-pandemic times. So what are we talking about here? A while back, I was talking to my mom, and she was going through some hardship. But when I spoke with her, her attitude was so good about it, and she was really in high spirits. So I had to ask her, how did she manage to be so lighthearted about these problems and face these challenges with ease? And she told me it's because she remembered a story about a goat and a rabbi and a man who had a big family with lots of kids, but he lived in a very small one-bedroom house. So as you can imagine, it was impossible for him to work. The kids were running rampant, crazy, and screaming. And one day, this man decided to get some advice. So he went to a rabbi. And the rabbi listened to this poor man and all the troubles that he's been going through daily. And the rabbi suggested to this man to get a goat. So the man did, even though he was very puzzled by this advice. There was no more room for the goat in the house. And he already had so much on his plate. How was he going to be handling this goat? But a goat he got. So when he brought it home, he realized that his life actually got worse. Now, not only the kids were running crazy, but the goat was, running around, breaking the furniture. The life became more miserable. So the poor man returned to the rabbi asking for more advice. And the rabbi said, sell the goat. So the man puzzled over this advice, since he was asked to get the goat to begin with, did what he was advised nonetheless, and he sold the goat. Now something magical happened now. The house appeared more quiet. There was no goat running around breaking the furniture that he had to fix. And yes, the children were still there. But by comparison to what was happening with the goat, suddenly it felt wonderful and peaceful. So when he went back to the rabbi, he actually said, Rabbi, you have no idea how wonderful my life is right now. I actually can relax at home. There is no goat. I don't have to take care of it. Thank you for letting me sell the goat. So what is this story about? I think that when we are faced with the challenge, we are worried about how we're going to keep going. How are we going to pay bills? Will the business thrive, or will it go bankrupt? So these are very difficult circumstances. But my hope is to bring you a little bit of hope, a little bit of optimism, so that you can find solutions creatively to the situations that you are in. Because it could be worse. You might end up with a goat. So today, I'd like to ask you to think about what you already have and to step into that gratitude of knowing that right in this moment, you're probably watching this video using your devices, which are still running your internet, and you have a home. And if you couldn't pay your payment, you could possibly ask for deferment of your mortgage. So there are ways for you to address this immediate cash flow issue. But the long term is where the magic happens. Because if you can be grateful for what you have now, you can step into the frequency of peace. And now we can look at what to do next. And what I would like to remind you is that this is not the first obstacle you have faced in your life. You've been here before. Whether personally, you may have had a breakup with somebody that you were in love with when you were growing up. Maybe your family had some challenges, health-wise, financially. Maybe in your career, you had some setbacks. You lost your job. So this situation right now is not the first time you faced a challenge. And guess what? You emerged victorious. There is a reason why you are listening to me right now. It's because you are an achiever and you are a strong person that will move forward and seek solutions to the problems. So it's not that bad. It could be worse. You could get another goat. So today, just relax and give yourself permission to step into gratitude of what you already have. And in that gratitude, look with optimism into the future. What experiences in the past you had that you had to overcome, and how you can leverage that experience and wisdom moving forward. And then reframe what you're perceiving right now. Because yes, this is a difficult time. And yes, you have to pivot in your business. There are things that need to be changed because of the way we do business right now. But you can handle it. You can count on you. You've done it before, and you will do it again. So, till our next guide, I hope to hear from you. Let me know. Maybe it's not that bad once the goat is gone. Till the next time.